Coal is a combustible black or brownish-black sedimentary rock from a rock strata called coal seams. Jadi, batu bara adalah batuan sedimen hitam atau kecoklatan hitam yang mudah terbakar, terbentuk sebagai lapisan batuan yang disebut lapisan batu bara. Types of coal. Anthracite. Anthracite or hard coal contains the highest amount of carbon out of all coal ranges, is 86% until 97%. It has a brittle texture and luster sheen. It is used mostly in industrial settings and the metals industry due to its high heat value. Jadi, antrasit atau batu bara keras mengandung jumlah karbon tertinggi dari semua peringkat batu bara, yaitu 86% sampai 97%. Ini memiliki tekstur rapuh dan berkilau. Batu bara jenis ini digunakan sebagian besar dalam industri logam karena nilai panasnya yang tinggi. Bituminous coal. Bituminous coal, often called soft coal, has slightly lower carbon content than anthracite, is 45% until 86%. The wide range of carbon content in bituminous coal warrants use for both electricity and steel production. It can be identified through its shiny luster and layered texture. Jadi, batu bara bitumen sering disebut batu bara lunak, memiliki kandungan karbon sedikit lebih rendah daripada antrasit, yaitu 45% sampai dengan 86%. Berbagai kandungan karbon batu bara bitumen digunakan untuk produksi listrik dan baja. Batu bara ini dapat diidentifikasi dari teksturnya yang mengkilap dan berlapis. Bituminous coal. Bituminous coal does not have the same shiny luster as high-rank coal. As the name suggests, it has lower carbon content than bituminous coal, is 35% until 45%, and is primarily used for electricity generation. Jadi, batu bara bituminous tidak memiliki kilau mengkilap yang sama dengan batu bara berperingkat lebih tinggi. Seperti namanya, ia memiliki kandungan karbon lebih rendah daripada batu bara bitumen, yaitu 35% sampai 45%. Batu bara ini digunakan untuk pembangkit listrik. Lignite. Lignite is often called brown coal because it is lighter in color than the high range of coal. It has the lowest carbon content out of all the coal ranges, is 25% until 35%, and it has a high moisture content and crumbly texture. It is mainly used in electricity generation. Jadi, lignite sering disebut batu bara coklat karena warnanya lebih ringan daripada batu bara dengan peringkat lebih tinggi. Batu bara ini memiliki kandungan karbon terendah dari semua peringkat batu bara, yaitu 25% sampai 35%. Batu bara ini memiliki kadar air yang tinggi dan tekstur yang rapuh. Batu bara ini juga digunakan dalam pembangkit listrik. Peat. Peat, considered to be a precursor of coal, has industrial importance as a fuel in some regions, for example, Ireland and Finland. It is also used as a conditioner for soil to make it more able to retain and slowly release water. It has a carbon content of less than 60% and is composed entirely of volatile matter. Jadi, gambut yang dianggap sebagai prekursor batu bara memiliki kepentingan industri sebagai bahan bakar di beberapa daerah, misalnya Irlandia dan Finlandia. Batu bara ini juga digunakan sebagai kondisioner untuk tanah agar lebih mampu menahan dan melepaskan air secara perlahan. Batu bara ini memiliki kandungan karbon kurang dari 60% dan seluruhnya terdiri dari bahan yang mudah menguap. Banyak beberapa yang mengatakan peat ini adalah bukan termasuk batu bara karena kandungannya.
What is the chemical formula and composition of coal? Coal, as we all know, is one of the fossil fuel used today by industry or household purpose. Coal Coal is in the form of hard rock. Composition of coal is mostly contain carbon, but it also has hydrogen, nitrogen, oxygen, and sulfur, though the composition is less. Untuk kadar komposisinya sendiri yaitu karbon sebesar 94,76%, hidrogen 4,14%, dan oksigen 9,68%, serta nitrogen 1,42%.
Coal chemicals industry process. There are two main process in this industry. The first is coal mining process, and the second one is called the chemicals process. And let me explain one by one slowly, hope you can understand it better. First is clean and grab. It's a land clearing handled by truck and shovel. The activity involved in the land clearing are drilling and blasting to remove the overburden, all of the waste and topsoil transported to a disposal or reclamation area and delivered the recovered coal to the respective mine stockpile facilities. The second one is overburden removal. In this step, all of the overburden being removed. Overburden is the material that lies above an area that lends itself to economical exploitation, such as the rock, soil, and ecosystem that lies above a coal seam. Next is coal mining. Coal is mined by two methods, surface or open cast mining, and underground or deep mining. And as the picture above show their main difference. The underground mining can be called by retreat mining, where the coal is mined from the pillars as the workers retreat. The surface mining process are overburden of soil, and rock is first broken up by explosives. Then it removed by drag lines or by shovel and truck. Once the coal seam is exposed, it is drilled, fractured, and systematically mined in the street. 4 and 5. ROM is stand for run-off mine. From the ROM stockpile, coal is crushed and washed. Next, the processed coal is transported by hauling trucks to the port. 7 and 8 is the distribution process of the coal. Let me explain a little bit about conveyor belt. It's an important tool to transmit the coal from the unloading area to coal bunker. Called the chemicals process. First, coal or a mixture of coal and pet coke is gasified, and particular material is removed from the resulting syngas stream. Next, the syngas is purified through the removal of mercury, sulfuric acids, and carbon dioxide. The sulfuric acids are treated to form raw sulfur. Next, the clean syngas is separated into carbon monoxide and hydrogen, which by themselves are chemicals products. Further treatment results in methanol, which is the source material for many important chemicals. One of those chemicals is methyl acetate, which is used in the production of acetic acid and acetic anhydride. And the right one is another plant example. It's a coal to liquid power plant.
Chemical and physical properties of coal. The physical properties of coal depend on the chemical elements that make up coal and make a difference between coal. There are 5 physical properties of coal: specific gravity atau berat jenis, hardness atau kekerasan, color atau warna, scratches atau goresan, and fraction atau pecahan. The chemical properties of coal is very directly related to the constituent compound of coal, both organic and inorganic compounds. There are 5 chemical properties of coal: carbon, hydrogen, oxygen, nitrogen, and sulfur.
Coal used in generating electricity. Coal is generally used in thermal power generation, which further help to produce electricity. Powder coal is burned at high temperature, which further turn water into steam. This steam is used to turn turbines at high speed in a strong magnetic field. After this, electricity is finally generated. Coal used in steel industry. In the steel industry, coal is used indirectly to make steel. What happened here is that coal is baked in furnaces to form coal coke. Once this is formed, manufacturers use coal coke to smelt iron ore into iron and make steel. Meanwhile, ammonia gas is usually recovered from coke oven, and this is used to manufacture nitric acid, ammonia salt, and fertilizer. Coal use in cement industry. Coal is used as an energy source in the cement industry, given that the production of cement is extremely energy intensive. Byproducts generated from burning coal are also used in concrete production.